Welcome to Rollfair, the D&D podcast. Thanks so much for tuning in. As always, we will introduce ourselves. I am Devin, the Dungeon Master.
I'm Ryan, playing Seth, or Altan, the Tiefling Warlock.
I'm Brad, playing Arden, the Wizard.
I'm Kayla, playing Kiejee, the Tabaxi Pirate.
I'm Austin, playing Sharu the Turtle.
I'm Ben, playing Reyna, the Human Ranger.
I'm Sarah, I'm playing Asar, the Fire Genasi Sorcerer.
And we still have our guest here. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Marshall, and I'm playing Gardovan Anuis, the Bard.
Excellent. So last time, the party got up into some shenanigans. And, what's his face? Sharu.
Hey.
Got into a handicapped brawl where he was not the one that was handicapped. And, he came out victorious easily, and the poor other people lost, and they gained some gold. And Kiejee and Altan were off to find trouble with the Money Changers Guild. So, we are picking up with them on their way there. So tell me, what are you guys doing?
Crap, what was I doing?
You're not there.
I know, I was doing something.
I don't remember what you were doing.
I don't remember what I was doing.
You went off by
You're
yourself
eating.
to the college, is last I
Oh,
remember.
yeah, he was being
No,
fed.
he was at,
Yeah.
Oh,
he went and
the
got spells from
spells.
Getting
Yeah, and then I
lunch.
got lunch, and then I left, and then I was going to go to the college.
Yeah.
That was where I left.
Why do I just keep hearing Arden's voice in my head right now?
Is that one of your spelly things in your spelly book?
I can... no, I can do some weird things, kind of, but definitely not that.
Alright, well, so what's the plan? We both disguise, we go in, we map the place out, I do my no-face thing, and we go?
I think so, yeah. If we... I guess we could talk to them, try to get some idea of something. I don't know. But
So, yeah, do we cut the bullshit this time and try to just tell them, hey, we're here trying to get information on information stuff, and then leave?
yeah, I think, just long enough to case the joint. Because
Okay.
they're not going to give us any information, no matter what we say.
Okay.
I think we've learned that this week.
Yeah. It's obviously not beneficial for anyone to try to trade with anyone that's not Zujiri. As we get closer, I'm going to take on my body of a gymnast face.
Okay. That's not the one you used the previous night where you clawed a man's face, right?
No, that is a different one.
Oh, wait, I've got an idea.
Alright.
What if I look like Gatheus
Oh.
and say they owe me money? But would they owe me money, the money changers?
I don't know. That's a little risky. Let's just stick to the me invisible thing.
Alright.
Okay. So you guys head to the Money Changers. This is in the southwest of the city. And what specifically are you guys looking for at this point?
So the name was Shazan Narkrin? Something like that?
Yeah, Zashan Narkrin.
Should we ask for Shazan?
Let's do it.
Sounds good. So as you guys begin looking around, you get into the area. Go ahead and give me an insight check.
19.
Ooh, nat 20, 21.
Nice. So as you guys are looking around the area, you see a lot of people going about. You see some that are almost in a state of depression. You see others that are very much in like this shrewd, greedy mentality of taking in funds. You see people exchanging goods of one sort to these people in exchange for gold, and you see many people weighing the barley, wheat, various other grains as they determine the cost of certain goods. So just looking around, you can see that when we talk about the money changers, we're not talking specifically about a bank or anything like that. These guys own the grain of the city, and people come to exchange goods for the cost of grain, where money is then divvied out in that regard. And so you see lots of these people. Again, lots of people with depression. You see some people being shackled and taken off. You see, just from what you've seen in the past, Altan, that many of these people who are being shackled are also associated with someone from the Slavers Guild who is watching over that. So what are you doing?
I've got a nifty new spell I could try out.
Okay.
But I probably shouldn't.
Listen to your instinct.
The first one or the second one?
The natural instinct. The safety instinct to not get us killed.
Oh.
Oh, that was the opposite of what
That's not the first one. I love gold. I love my life more.
I'll just, I'll put it on the to-do list for later.
Alright, sounds fair. You do the talking. You know more of the language of the city than I do.
I'll look around for someone who seems in charge or would know what they're doing.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
7.
7? You have a hard time picking out any one person that looks like they're in charge. At least no one that isn't abnormally busy. Or overly busy, I should say. But you do come across someone who seems like they're a little less busy. That is just kind of taking down notes as people, finish their business. It's a Altan and Kiejee woman, about 5 foot, and dark black hair.
Alright, I'll walk up to her.
Yes, what is it?
Well, I apologize to waste your time.
Yes, get on with it.
Just had to ask you, have you heard anything about this upcoming vote for the guilds with the jury distribution?
No, I'm too busy to think of those things. I've got ledgers to fill and duties to minister to, so I don't know anything about the vote. What else can I help you with?
Like I said, I knew I was going to waste your time.
So why did you?
I reach into my bag and I pull my last bottle of wine out, and a gift for your trouble, for your time.
I see. She takes the bottle of wine and looks a little bit more attentive. What can I do for you?
As my associate was saying, we are just realizing I have an accent. I'm trying to tone it down a little bit. We are just trying to scope out the prospects of this upcoming vote.
I see. Well, as I told your associate there, I don't really know much about the vote. I know that we hear that Zashan has maybe a little bit more knowledge as to what is going on, but he's been tight-lipped, and we don't hear much about the other dealings, just that it's going to be for the benefit of the city.
Do you work closely with Zujiri?
We do many things with them. They, as with most industries in the city, we weigh the goods for any direct trading in gold that needs to be done, or platinum, copper, silver. And then we distribute the grain to the population in exchange for either goods or
Services.
not services, goods or money. And Zujiri comes to collect grain for their caravans on occasion.
Is that all Zujiri collects or deals with, is the grain?
Oh, of course not. They ship all sorts of things, and we mostly are just here to provide the weights and measures.
So exchanging the gold for the grain, for the
Slave.
for the
Whatever
slaves,
it may
for
be.
the metals, for the
Exactly.
other components.
Exactly. Everything has its weight in grain. And so we run that and ensure that things are exchanged correctly according to the economy of the city.
How about that one over there? How much is he worth?
Are you pointing towards the slave?
Yeah.
She looks behind her and she's like, oh, well, you'd have to ask the slavers what they're charging, and then we would measure out the cost in gold. Although, with slaves, it's a little different. We, primarily, weights and measures are used for metals, grains, things of that nature. Raw materials, primarily.
So in that case, what are the slaves doing here?
Well, many people will take out loans from us. They cannot pay it back, so they go to a debtor's prison, if you will.
Makes sense. Sounds like business.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else that you needed that you think our master needed before we return?
I don't think so. Like I said, I apologize for wasting your time. We have a very boring job to do, but hopefully the wine helps.
I'm sure it will. What is your job?
We're just gathering information.
I see.
Yes, just sent on a mission by one of the guilds.
Which guild?
Thaumaturgy.
Oh, I see. And what kind of information are you gathering,
Just-
I may ask?
Just about the vote, how people plan to align.
I see. Well, I wish you luck. Hopefully you can find something useful.
Thank you. And we'll turn and go, at least I'll turn and go. And on my way out, I want to look for the biggest hit we can get from a place that is not as well guarded. So somewhere in between.
So, like robbing the convenience store?
Yeah. Something I can get away with that gets us something
Yeah,
decent.
trying to look around a little bit during
Okay.
the conversation.
I don't need to walk away with much, but just
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
15.
Okay.
I got a 6.
All right. So, as you're looking, you see that everywhere is pretty well guarded. Most of the value of things here is in the granaries that have a great abundance of food. But you do see on tables essentially like bags of coins of various kinds, also well guarded. But your best chance would likely be kind of in the exchange between one person and another, where you could take the funds, but could be pretty risky.
All right.
Are you still walking away?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm walking with you.
Yeah. Just walking, looking, scoping.
If I can, I'll try to say it really quietly, but I can do an invisible mage hand up to 60 feet.
What?
No more than 5 pounds, right?
No more than 10 pounds.
10 pounds. That's impressive.
10 pounds of coin would be awesome.
Yeah.
That might.
But only the mage hand's invisible. Whatever it's carrying probably wouldn't be.
Indeed.
Now that would be a neat trick.
Well,
What it's holding.
I can make a distraction with it.
could make a distraction with it, and then I could. True. Or I could make the distraction. You could make off with it. Either way. Oh. Is it worth it? I mean, we got 50 gold last night. Maybe on our way out of town when we can afford to burn more bridges.
All right. I'll try one thing though, but it won't get back to us.
All right, that's fine.
Famous last words.
Can I see someone chained up, or whose hands are chained or whatever?
Okay.
And I want to try to pick their whatchamacallit?
Their manacles?
Yeah, their manacles
Okay.
with the mage hand. if
Okay.
possible.
Do you have... Is your mage hand invisible?
Yes.
Okay. You can attempt to. Do you have a lock picking set?
I do.
Okay.
Got a few stools. You mean?
Okay. Are you proficient in that?
Yep.
Okay. So I will allow you to make that roll.
Okay. Would that just be a few tools check then for that? Or
Yep.
Okay. All right. 12.
Go ahead and make a stealth check with advantage for me real quick, too.
Oh dear.
That was a 1 and a 2.
The gods have spoken.
That's a 7.
Okay. So, as you are going to pick this lock, you see, a line of a few children that have been manacled, and you're able to start picking the lock. And one of the kids kind of notices something going on. He's like, "What's that?" And one of the guards kind of perks up and looks down and sees these thieves' tools just kind of working, and he kind of sits upright and starts looking around very carefully. Go ahead and make another stealth check for me.
Okay. If I saw him notice it, I'm going to just immediately.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, okay.
We'll see if you notice.
13.
I'd say you notice that.
Okay. So what was the other one? Stealth check, you said?
Yeah.
With advantage or not?
No.
Okay. That's better. It's a 22.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Okay. You're lucky I gave him disadvantage because he got a natural 20 on the first roll. So he's looking around. He's kind of scanning the crowd.
Okay, when he's not looking at the lockpick, I'm going to try and just move the mage hand back, but underneath his sight, so I'm getting my lockpick back before
Okay.
we take off,
Sounds good.
if possible.
So I would say, just with what you did there, you're able to just get the lock just enough that the kids, that at least that kid is able to unlatch themselves, and then you're able to kind of get away, and you see this kid kind of fade into the background and disappear.
All right. That was worth it.
Indeed.
Now we can go catch that kid and sell him.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That was terrible.
I'm just kidding.
So chaotic evil.
Actually, I'm inspired. I want to do the same thing a good 30 feet away if there's another cage with people. Unless they're all in about the same spot.
Are you going invisible?
I'm going to go invisible.
Okay. All right. Easy enough to find kind of people in this situation. Go ahead and make a stealth check in order to try and go invisible quietly.
A stealth would be... Oh, I forgot that. That's great. 22.
Okay. So you just passing through the crowd are just able to quietly dip down, go invisible, and no one seems to notice any difference. So go ahead and make your attempt to break some people out with advantage.
Okay. With advantage, I can do that again. That's good. That's okay.
Just your proficiency modifier. With these.
Just proficiency?
If you
It's
use it.
Dex plus.
I was gonna say, isn't it Dex plus
yeah, right.
proficiency, which is
Yep.
14.
Okay. I'd say you're able to unlock a couple things easily enough here. And you're able to get we'll say probably 3 kids unlocked. And they're just like, what is going on? And they too fade into the distance while the guards are more focused on other areas. So, can I say 4 kids?
Awesome. Well, for now.
Yeah.
So let's be honest, we're probably gonna run away and get shanked, but we tried. All right. Well, that's in a good day's work. Off we go.
Okay. So your journey into the Money Changers Guild profited some people, maybe not as much in your goals and objectives, but still, good times. Arden, what are you doing?
I am merrily making my way to the college with a full stomach from a free meal.
Okay. And what are you looking for at the college?
I want to observe and see if kind of what was done before of impersonating a teacher.
Okay.
I want to see if there's like a difference between the teachers. And then
Are you going as Arden or are you going as someone else?
I'm going as Arden,
Okay.
but not up to I'm just seeing who comes in and out and that kind of thing.
Okay.
Scoping the place out.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
I'm good at those. $16.
Okay. So as you look at what is going on in the college, you see lots of people go in and out, a lot of students, and you see some professors, and if I remember correctly, the professors had specific colors based on their the school they taught. You see various colors, sashes, things that they wear, and is there something specific that you're looking for besides?
I just want to try to basically impersonate one once.
Okay.
That is leaving so that I could go in
Okay.
without being noticed.
Gotcha. So you're able to find one that is leaving. It is a Dragonborn.
Ooh, Dragonborn.
They are of a bronze descent. Very simple scales. Pretty much an entirely brown with slight metallic flecks of bronze in there. And they have essentially a white sash about them.
Okay.
Which would you wouldn't exactly know what it's
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
So, but that's essentially what they're wearing.
I'd like to go up to him and talk to him
Sounds good.
on his way out.
All right. And what do you say?
Hello, I'm trying to get into this place. How do you become a teacher like yourself?
Oh, well, through many years of study and...
Oh, I was afraid of that.
Are you an arcanist yourself?
Yes, I am actually.
Ah.
I am quite good, from what I've been told, and quite silly at other times too, so I think I could be a great teacher.
I see. Well...
Burn down a lot of places.
Oh. Well, that isn't good on the resume, but...
Oh, sorry, I'll leave that out.
Oh, that's probably for the best, but...
What's your name, by the way?
My name is in this random generator.
Yes! Random generator.
That's a strange name in this random generator.
How do you spell it?
It's different in Draconic.
My name is Untok.
Untak, that is a great name.
Talk a lot.
But thank you, Untok Uroprox.
Uroprox?
Uroprox.
Uroprox.
And I teach divination at the school.
Divination, very nice.
Yes. But what interests you in teaching?
After many years of looking like this, I feel like I should teach other people to not burn down buildings. See, I'm learning. Not burn things down.
You probably shouldn't teach evocation, but if you know anything else, maybe we could get you.
Well, if your divination is, and that's what you specialize,
Yes.
correct? What other schools are taught here?
Well, all of them.
All of them?
Course.
Not evocation, though, you said.
No, it is. I just wouldn't
Oh.
recommend you teaching it.
Oh, yes, I agree.
You
No,
aren't very bright, are
I
you?
completely agree. No. Not the brightest bulb in the... I don't even know what that is. But,
What's a bulb?
that's something for the future.
He's a divination teacher already.
Not the brightest crystal.
There you go.
Well,
The brightest crystal in the box.
if you'd like to teach, you could go to the headmaster's office and see if there's an opening. But,
What's the headmaster's name?
The headmaster's name is also this random generator.
Very similar name.
Yeah.
The headmaster's name is Gisin Saws.
Geeson Saws. That...
Geese and sauce?
S-O-Z. Sows.
Not yours.
Gisin Sows. But he may be willing to give you a at least an interview of some sort.
That is much appreciated.
And I'm sorry, but what was your name?
My name is Arden.
Arden.
Friend to all.
Oh, it's an interesting title.
Yes. It was given to me by a dear friend.
I see. Well, it's been a pleasure chatting with you, Arden. But,
You as well.
I think I must be going. I'm a little tired.
Yes, of course. Be on your... Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Thanks.
And you see him kind of quickly scurry off.
I want to find a back alley and change and look like just like him.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Oh, not good. That's a 4.
Okay.
Wrong back out.
Yeah.
You run into
Right as you said
some
goodbye, you just
students.
changed right into him.
So as you go into a back alley to start transforming, you begin the process, and well, go ahead and make a perception check first. Sorry, I may give you advantage on this or not.
Okay. 5.
Okay.
That's not good.
All right. So
Physical die.
You need to be wearing those fancy new goggles now.
you
I'll get out my physical die.
you look around very quickly, very excited by this interaction, excited to go do whatever it is you're going to do.
Yeah.
And as you begin changing, you just hear this little gasp, and you see like these couple of orphan kids just sitting there in the back alley, and you're just morphing into this dragonborn.
It's morphin' time.
And they're just like frozen in place, just transfixed on you.
Neat trick, huh?
I eat blabbermouths. So you're not gonna tell anyone, are you?
Yeah, neat trick.
Listen, if you tell anybody, I'm gonna kill you.
Make an intimidation check. With advantage.
This is what happens when his conscience isn't around.
That is a 16.
Okay. All right. They are terrified. So you just
how many
see-
are there?
There's 2.
I'm gonna throw out 2 gold.
Okay. Yeah, that was generous.
Yeah.
And they look at you, and they're like shaking, kind of backing away slowly. They see the gold fly out. It like falls like halfway between you and them, and they just kind of look at it and just stay still.
And I just...
While you finish transforming into this dragonborn, head off, and then they go and pick it up.
We're so good at
And then they
first
run.
impressions.
Describe your transformation process. Is it like supernatural where your skin like falls
Oh,
off?
yeah.
And it's like creepy?
no.
Or is it you just kind of
Turn
like
into,
morph?
like Clayface. You go to a whole putty substance and then
Yeah.
you reform.
It's more like...
how's it look?
It's like... I guess it would be like Clayface, kind of, where it's like... it's not like a skin that falls off. It's just like, all of a sudden... You know, if it's
Like-
dragonborn, like
like
it's
Mystique
got
from
yeah,
X-Men.
it's like
Oh, okay.
well, hers is more like a flowing type
True.
thing.
This
It's
is more like Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf. That's a good.
Was it like Poltergeist?
Example.
You're just like ripping us?
No,
That's
that would be so creepy.
That's how you scare people. See, I'm someone else.
Just pulling them off.
Okay. So you are in your new form, and what are you doing?
Just gonna casually walk into the college.
Okay. You walk into the college.
And the items that we looked at before,
The armor.
and I'm just going to confidently grab them.
Okay.
And just not, just seem like I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing. I'm just grabbing them, and then I'm gonna walk out with them.
It's like you put on a traffic vest and just go
Yeah.
about doing your stuff.
It's like when you walk in somewhere
Practical
with the,
Jokers has proved this works.
with the ladder.
Just look official, you can do whatever.
Yeah, there was guys that walked into a place with a ladder, and they said if you have a ladder, you can walk in anywhere. They did.
That's how that one painting was stolen. He walked in with the ladder, just went up, pulled the painting off, walked off, and then
Yeah.
in front of like hundreds of people, they just let it happen because they thought he looked official.
Go ahead and make a performance check.
I believe in you.
Would it be performance or deception?
Physical dice is not helping there, Ryan.
I'll give you advantage here too.
Would it be
Just
performance or
because you're-
deception?
You want to try my dice?
Maybe.
I'd say it could be either performance
it's-
or deception.
Probably. I'd rather deception, but it's probably. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. So, 16.
16. Okay. We'll see if anyone picks up on anything.
Because what was it? There was the armor. There was a ring.
A couple amulets that we didn't really. I
Yeah,
can't
we didn't
remember.
check the.
Well, he didn't tell us. We checked them all.
Just the things that were right there that we were
Is there a
like
glyph of
kind
wording
of
on any of them?
checking.
Maybe.
Well, I don't even know. Actually, that's a good point.
We did,
I'm
well,
just,
no, we
I'm
did
just
do.
going
We did
off-
do detect magic, so we would know.
Oh, did you?
We would know if there was protections.
Okay. I don't specifically remember which items you
So I,
detected.
the only two I wrote.
I remember
So
the armor.
We had the armor, and then
ring
there
of
was the ring of
protection,
protection.
And then there's a couple of amulets.
There was
I'm gonna
amulets, but we didn't really.
Check my notes real quick. I don't know if you told us about the amulets.
Yeah.
So I would say you're able to. Gosh, I hate your character. And I hate that I rolled bad.
Devin is now regretting all of his life choices.
So the ones. So what you told us, there was ancient armor. There's some swords and bows. And then you didn't tell us what the swords and bows were, but
Yeah.
then there was a ring of protection, amulets of a
I
couple
was
amulets of warding,
carry a lot. I'm just
amulets of
carrying.
history.
I'm grabbing the armor for sure. And
Here's what I'll do. I'd say you definitely can get the armor. You're able to grab that. And you're
the
able to
ring.
grab the ring and one other item.
Yeah, and so whatever, like an amulet or something.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna get like a sword or anything like that.
We'll have you identify the amulet later.
Okay.
So, you're able to grab those items. Gosh. And go ahead and make another deception check for me as you're leaving.
Yeah, I'm just casually walking.
And
out
no
like-
one, it's crazy. You just come, grab these items. No one really seems to pay attention. And you head out into the college. And is there anything that you're specifically doing at this point?
No, I'm just walking to the. Hopefully a different, darker alley.
Okay. Yeah. So you haven't left the college at this point.
Yeah, but I'm just walking out.
Okay. What'd you get?
What was the roll?
Deception.
Oh, that is a 23.
Damn. I rolled with
like
disadvantage and I got
bandits,
a
man.
natural 20.
Whoa! But do they have a plus?
Well, it was a natural 20
3.
and a 6.
Oh, wow.
So, you walk out with the items in tow.
I love it.
I hate it. See, this is how you guys get nice stuff.
Now we just need to walk
You
into
just
the sanctum.
screw
haven't-
me over.
We just haven't stolen enough things.
So
we need to stop being.
evil is
We
the
need to stop
path.
being good.
I'm just getting to
Yeah.
the closest, like, alley, but I'm not going to change. I'm going to stay as the Dragonborn.
Okay.
And then
This is the way.
go back to our meetup.
Okay.
Our hotel or whatever.
Sounds good.
And I'm just going to sit out on a table just with the stuff and just sit there waiting for everybody as a Dragonborn. I'm just going to wait.
That is awesome. See, this is how you guys pull a heist. All right.
That was beautiful.
Well, you make it back to the chiseled
I
block
was really hoping that would work.
with your items, and we're gonna end the session there. Thanks for listening.
If you like listening to Rollfair, check us out on Facebook and Instagram, whatever that is. We'd love to hear from you. Also, check out our merch store, rollfair.com. At 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 our merch store, rollfair.